Everyone, I hope you all are adequately refreshed. So before we start to play, yes, again, one more pit stop. We have our directors, Rakesh Harilal and Mala Mulilal, coming to give the playwright's address. Can we welcome them all, please? Okay, sit around, everybody. Sit around, everybody. Okay, so my name is Mala Mulilal. I am actually one of the first female scriptwriters in a very long time. So this is actually my 5th year in Meds, and it's my utmost pleasure to be here because there is no greater experience than Meds. I know you all waited a very long time for the play to start, so I'm just going to hurry this up, okay? Okay, so as you all know, the name of the play this year is Dashratha. And you're all probably wondering, why Dashratha? Who is Dashratha? Okay. So Dashratha was the descendant of the Raghuvansha dynasty, king of Ayodhya, and father of the infamous Ram. Most of you would know him as the mighty king that banished his son Ram for 14 years, or even as the man who killed Shravan Kumar. But Dashratha, he was way more than that. He was an impeccable warrior that could fly his chariot in all 10 directions and even fly to the heavens and back. Dashratha had 3 consorts, Kausalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi. These 3 women are one of the main reasons why I chose to portray Dashratha, to portray the story of Dashratha this year. Because the women in our cast, they are very strong and powerful, just like these queens. And I thought it was about time that we gave them a chance to show that instead of putting them on as what we typically call the girl scene, where they really don't have any substance. So his wives were unable to bear children, so he performed a yajna to beget sons. And from this yajna, Sri Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan were born. As many years went by, a maid of Kaikeyi named Manthara convinced her that her son Bharat should be crowned prince and that Ram should be exiled. Manthara reminded Kaikeyi of the boons promised to her by Dashratha when she saved him in the great war against the Asuras. Left with no choice, Dashratha banished Ram, and his wife Sita and brother Lakshman accompanied him. After Ram's departure to the forest, Dashratha suddenly falls ill because of the separation from Ram. Lying on his deathbed, he suddenly remembers an incident that occurred in the past. He narrates to Kausalya about how by accident he killed a young boy named Shravan Kumar, mistaking him for a deer. Dashratha became mortified by the sound of human crying and hurried to find the young boy. Shravan asked him to take a pitcher of water to his blind parents. So as Dashratha approaches the blind couple, he narrates their son's death. The grief-stricken parents curses Dashratha by saying, "Just as we are dying due to the separation from our son, you too shall suffer the same fate." Very important point to pay attention to. So Dashratha concludes the narration to Kausalya by saying that his end is near and the curse has taken its effect. And that, my friends, is just the basic synopsis of the story of Dashratha. Right, let me pass you over to Ram.
Dashratha 2019. Honestly, what can I say about this play? Actually sitting down in front of my laptop trying to type up something for this, I didn't actually know who Dashratha was. But as with any instance of ignorance, then comes the option for knowledge. And I took it, I researched what I could, spoke to many people who actually knew the story, and then I started to see different things. We started to think, okay, what if this didn't actually happen the way he said it happened? You know, many of us, I wouldn't say many of us have that option on the deathbed, but many people on their deathbed wish for things to be a little bit better than they actually were. And then birthed Dasharatha 2019. This story is not the typical story that you know. It is our take on the story. It will be different, however, still ring true in the same fashion. We wanted to portray females in a much stronger light than just the typical female scene quarreling about man. No. This play is about grief. It is about tragedy. It is about happiness. But above all, it is about reality. You don't get one without the other. It all flows into each other, just like life flows into the great ocean. Okay? I wanted to bring something forward that was different than all other years at Compass. We will not take you and put you in an audience and say, here, look at this story unfolding in front of you. This year, we take you and put you in the shoes of Dashratha, of KK, of every character in this play. The story is not going to be narrated to you like if you were on your bed with a storybook. This story will put you in the minds of the characters, because honestly, what we wrote were characters on a white sheet of paper printed with Canon copying 45 data. But instead, this cast that has assembled here today, this elite cast, have brought those characters to life. Each of these characters have been birthed into this world and will live in front of your eyes, and you will see through those eyes. But that was for the writing aspect. As for directing this play, it didn't come without its own challenges. Myself and Mala are very young in the directing aspect, and at a lot of times, we found ourselves at odds with the cast not knowing how to move forward. And honestly, if it was not for certain members of this audience right now, we would not have gone forward as greatly as we should have. The first person I would like to mention who stepped forward and personally assisted is Krishna Maharaj. She gave up her time selflessly to come forward and help us where I could not, honestly, put anything forward. There are certain emotions that we may not be able to portray as we should, but she came forward and put everything out there, and you all will be seeing that tonight. Also, I would like to thank Dr. Amit Ramanathan, the resident consultant for MEDS. Also, when he was doing his exams, we found ourselves at odds once again, and we would like to thank Dr. Surajit Goku, Gulja. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I can't pronounce it. Surajit, right. And also Dr. Agnash Maharaj. They came forward when we were at a loss on how to proceed, and they added their insight. It was a different take on what we thought was going to happen. It broadened our horizons, and honestly, you all are in for a treat tonight. It gave me chills to see this cast performing for 5 weeks. This cast bled, they sweat, they cried. Some of them, honestly, it's too much to actually say right now. But please, enjoy tonight, and thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for that, Rakesh and Mala. So, the minute we have have all been waiting for, without further ado, let us commence Let's Play 2019 Dashratha. Matsky!
Jai!
Matsky!
Jai!
Matsky!
Jai!
Sit around and enjoy. Just one more announcement. We have pizza to be sold in the atrium for those of you who get hungry during the community. Thank you.
Most immersive movie experience, powered by a combination of the most advanced technology, will take you from the edge of your city to the edge of reality. Enjoy crystal clear images and colors so intense they will take your breath away in specially designed theaters that bring you closer to the movies you love. Huge panoramic screens that allow you to escape into your favorite movie scenes, and immersive sound that will surround you from here, here, and here. We can take you from a pin drop to the thunder of a jet engine. So sit back and get ready to enjoy an unparalleled movie experience.
Kali, the age of downfall and darkness, the last of the spiritual evolutionary cycle of man. This is indeed the most difficult time for all beings. We face many atrocities and unfairness which have become the norm and has now plagued society as a whole. Virtue will be at an all-time low. Disease, lethargy, calamity, anger, anguish, and fear all dominate. Penance, sacrifices, and religious observances fall into disuse, and all creatures degenerate. Dharma stands on one leg amidst these times. So how do we overcome these trying times as a people? Is it possible to outlast and bear these changes in the world that is overrun by the constant growth of evil? As time goes on, we will have spent so much time in the dark that it will be hard to recognize the light. We must improvise, adapt, and overcome. We must surround ourselves in the light while living in darkness. To do this, we must go to our roots, remember our history, learn from our mistakes, and be better. Yato Dharmastato Jaya. Where there is Dharma, there will be victory. We look at a man in the city of Ayodhya, a legendary city we are all familiar with. But this is not the story of the infamous Ram. This is the story of a man who at a young age faced atrocities and overcame even more during his life, being a leading example of a light living amongst darkness, encouraging the seed of his Dharma to go forward and vanquish evil. Now, let us look at his story.
Why has Bhagwan forsaken me? Of all the torments I've had to endure, this is an unmerciful hell to which I've been banished. I cannot endure. Oh, must a father sit here in willful agony as his dear son is thrown so vehemently into the desolate forest. The same hands that once loved him and fed him as a child now points him to oblivion. How can this be my Dharma? Bhagwan, I've lived my life in tribute to you, yet my world crumbles beneath my feet. I will not endure. I cannot.
Dear husband, please, do not speak of such things. I cannot imagine my life without you, my love. I just don't understand. This is all rather strange. You've gotten extremely ill in such a short space of time.
I share Kausalia's sentiments, Maharaj. I don't understand.
This is my fate, Sumitra. Oh, Sumitra, this was supposed to happen to me after he left. My life was supposed to take a downward spiral after my Ram left Ayodhya. Just as we destroyed the world to plant our seeds, barren lies my lifetime as the seeds of Dharma wither away, just as I do now.
King Dashratha, even I grieve for Ram. Dear husband, what has befallen you? Why do you grieve so? Ram is but a dove's cry away, and yet you are inconsolable. Please, my love, do not bleat, for Bhagwan is with him. Every passing step that he takes, Bhagwan lights his way.
My queen, out of my pride and my anger, I once committed a grave sin in my youth. I am cursed with grief. Even now, my eyes have grown blind with tears for my son. Ram!
Curse? What curse?
Just as we had thou shalt perish for our loved and righteous Son. Humble as these words are, today they have pierced my heart like a poisoned arrow.
My love, I'm more confused than ever. Please, explain to us. What do you mean?
My queens, Indra, Coliseum, please forgive me. For countless millennia, I, Indra, God of the heavens, have sat by, watching the actions of all the realms with little intervention. The realms have waged war on themselves, and out of their destruction births new life. But sometimes the evil of these realms births vile spawns, asuras. But their survival depends solely on me, and they agreed to worship me in return for sparing their souls. Peace at last, or so I thought. As with any great leader, if you spare the rod bites back. My greatest devotee, an Asura, rose up against me, used his influence and everything I taught him, and almost overthrew my rule. I cut him down in a battle that took me to the greatest height of my power, and I banished him to a place where no one ever seek his soul. An important lesson taught, and a harder lesson learned. Now, after so many years of banishment, that no doubt was an eternity for him, Sambasura, the demon Asura of influence, wishes to return.
मुझे बुलान की शक्ति We shall no longer be your bonds.
This has always been the agreement.
No, my brothers, stop him. Don't let him destroy our destiny. Finally, I am free! Indra! Now I shall take much more from this world than what you took from me! My children, rise! We have work to do.
Our story takes place in a most beautiful city, Ayodhya. Its current king, Dashratha, belongs in the Raghuvanshi lineage of kings. After a most untimely misfortune, after being born, Dashratha was an orphan and was under the care of his grandfather, Raghu. Being the sole heir and the last of this great dynasty, Raghu was strict on Dashratha and wanted him to be a fierce and skilled warrior, but also a man to lead his people just and into prosperity for many generations to come. Though his skills were far beyond that of any ordinary man, he always remained humble, and he and I became best of friends, or even brothers, perhaps. Who am I? I am Shravan, of course. After the death of his grandfather, Raghu, Dashratha decided to commemorate him in a tournament of champions. Let us go to the palace Coliseum, where Dashratha aims to carry on his grandfather's legacy. Let us go now to the Palace Coliseum, where Dashratha aims to carry on his grandfather's legacy. Here, the victor is celebrated with dance and song.
proud of you.
I couldn't agree more, Kausalya. I am yet to see a man show such mastery with the sword or even such prowess with the bow. And I doubt anyone here has seen someone in our lifetime who can maneuver the chariot in all 10 directions the way King Dashratha can.
True. This extraordinary ability is the reason his name was changed from Nemi to Dashratha. He has
Pardon me, Queen of Ayodhya, but I must interject. If no one else will say it, then I must. This tournament has been rigged. The people of Ayodhya have gathered here today to see a display of inordinate talent. But yet, when such has been set forth, namely by myself, shockingly, the king has been crowned victor yet again.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Yes, who do you think you are?
I am a skilled warrior, just as these men. But, God forbid, anyone who is not king can win this tournament. I didn't realize that the people of Ayodhya have come to love a jealous king.
Jealous? Jealous? How dare you call our King Dashratha jealous? No, you are the jealous one. Clearly, you can't be from around here. As you know, but our king is just and commendable. How dare you enter our tournament and accuse our king of such deception?
Thank you for your kind words. But I must ask, who are you, foreigner? I've observed you throughout this entire tournament, and you possess some skill beyond that of the normal man. But I would never think of deceiving my people, especially to win a tournament. The winner was chosen based on skill and prowess, traits demonstrated by us both. But I was just a tad bit superior.
Well, whatever makes you sleep better at night, Dashratha.
Foreigner, you truly believe yourself superior to me?
But of course!
And why might that be? Is it because you're a woman?
As you entered this tournament, my lady, you could have been hurt or even killed.
Of course. A woman enters the tournament and she can be hurt or even killed. But God forbid, she displayed talent worthy of besting the great King Dashratha.
That is enough! Let you know you have entered our tournament and our land. But now you have insulted our king. Give us one good reason why we should not arrest you right now.
Well, firstly, you would arrest someone for speaking out against treachery. Seems a bit bold to me. Is this how you rule your kingdom, King Dashratha? And secondly, your men may try to arrest me, but they probably won't be going home tonight.
Alright! Shravan, no one is getting arrested tonight. My lady, you were not victorious in this tournament. What is your quarrel here? Perhaps you need to train some more and come back next year.
Yeah. Come back? Come back? Oh, you see how she parked that chariot outside?
indeed was a miss, my lady. And I think it's apparent for all here to see that you are no match for our King Dashratha.
My friends, we are not here today to ridicule any of our competitors. My lady possesses some skill beyond profession in many aspects. My lady, you have my gratitude for coming to my tournaments. And you have my respect for your impeccable skill.
I don't need to convince anyone of my talent, nor do I need your approval. Besides, I take no offense considering you boys can't even change your own chariot wheel. Well, I accept your gratitude, King Dashratha. I look forward to meeting you again.
As do I. But, my lady, we still don't know your name.
Good.
He didn't even get you with the name self, you know. That was awkward, boy. Awkward? All you see how she operate? Who does this contact tournament to and bust out to? Let me tell you something about women these days, eh? They're like a fever. They would come, give you some heat, and then go. But I won't lie, eh, boy? The woman hit me real hard. Oh, gosh, boy. She looked like a small woman, but oh, God, she's like a big man. You're embarrassing me, you little imps.
Indeed. Today, I landed a blow on her arm, and I saw I ran into a wall. She's quite the fascinating specimen. My queens, my friends, we've come to the end of yet another successful tournament. I am proud that you've chosen me as your victor. The duty of a king is to lead his people to victory. And today, I was truly victorious in viewing the gifts of our land. You are all dismissed.
My king.
My king. Shravan, might you speak for a bit? Let's have a chat. So how are you, Shravan? It's been quite some time.
Indeed, has been quite a while, Dashratha. You know, things have been good ever since we left the ashram.
Good times.
I could complain, but as Guru Ashramati would always say, a word of complaint
is a stick to the head. So, Shravan, tell me something. How are my two most favorite people in the world? Are you taking good care of them? Or are you still playing the fool?
You have jokes now, boy, Dashratha?
I always have jokes, Shravan.
Brother, let me tell you something. It is always a challenge to take care of one's parents, especially since mine are blind. I love them more than anything in this whole world.
As I know, Shravan.
But you can never really do for them all that they have done for you. You know, as a boy, I would always try and venture out of my village. I tried my hand at many things. Remember that time I tried to trade? There was even that time I tried to hunt. But I never really had any success. I didn't have any training. But at times like these, I could always go down to the river and fill a bucket with water and give that to them. And you know, Dashrath, you know what they would always do?
Tell me.
They would always welcome me home with open arms, like I was their king.
I can emphasize, brother. I remember all the stories back in the ashram. How long has it been since you last saw them?
How long has it been? It's been about 6 months. 6 months.
That's quite some time, brother.
But it's no bother, because every time I return home now, I carry hope instead. Thank you, brother.
But why are you thanking me for, brother? Who would have thought that two boys of completely different backgrounds could become brothers in arms in the Ashpati's ashram? My father, the great King Aj, sent me there so that I may learn to be a disciplined king. One who would lead his armies to victory and not have someone fight their fight for him. Shravan, you were there by mere chance on your journeys through the forest. And yet, we found something we could find nowhere else. When I learned of my parents' passing, I was inconsolable. I was broken, Shravan. But you were always there to comfort me and remind me that my parents were over me, just as yours were today.
Indeed, brother. It is weird how we ended up as friends. You lead a mighty kingdom, and I, your loyal friend, who would do anything for you. But, Dashrath, there is a favor that I have to ask you.
Of course, brother. Anything.
As you know, it's been a while since I've been back to my village, and I've had word that my father has fallen ill. I must procure medicines for him at once and see to it that he is well.
Brother, you don't even have to ask. When I learned that my father drowned in the great sea in search for my mother, never would I have thought of the pain that I would feel for years to come. You will not suffer the same fate, Shravan. I already know of your father's illness, and I've sent my finest doctors to your village. I've also sent food, water, and cows so that he may recover.
My king, thank you.
Please stand up, brother. They are my parents as well. You already have my leave to go see them. Also, I've left some gifts in your room that I think they will find valuable. Please, give it to them so that they may see what an exceptional son you've grown up to.
Ah, boy, Dashrath. Always with the fancy gifts. Thank you, brother.
A storm is coming, brother. You must leave now.
Shackled to an immovable rock in a wasteland with no hope in sight. This was the fate of the infamous Sambasura. How quickly we forget the misdeeds of our lifetime. Indra, the god of heavens, smote me down all those years ago. But I learned. I always learn. Now he has no power over me. I guarded the asuras of the realms and stormed the heavens. Indra, in his arrogance, sent his foot soldiers to do battle with me. How surprised he was when I cut down all his forces with a single swipe of my sword. A mere drop of power in the sea of my fury. At last, Indra rode out to meet me in the clouds of heaven, and in the height of battle, he summoned the chakra of the realms, and he feebly tried to banish me once again. But not this time. I used this power against him, and the great Indra fled the battle. Now that my victory is secure, there's one last person I must meet. The one who started my campaign for knowledge. The one Indra held most scarcely. The one who would guarantee his place in heaven. The Oracle.
Oracle Ashivani. What exquisite chambers you have here. Indra, he sends his regards. But I regret to say he won't be selling any for quite some time.
Ah, the great Sambasura. We meet again. I foretold your coming here today, even before your birth. Tell me, did you really expect Indra to forgive you for your actions after all he did for you?
Forgive me! I did not require forgiveness. He was just too short-sighted to see the true intentions of my plan. God of lightning, God of thunder, God of the rains, but more like God of his own ego. I wanted to bring peace to all the realms, yet for some reason, he was the one who punished me to that eternal hell. So, forgiveness, dear Oracle. It was he who required the remission. And now he's no more. I, Sambasura, I am king of the heavens now.
So you believe that? So to you, it is true.
Yes, it is true. And I shall fulfill my destiny. And now, with your wise help.
My help? Dasharatha? What help is Ashiravani to you? I am not wise. I am but an old soul. And all old souls too is wish that they were young, and then wait more upon their frailty and fading memories.
Oh yes, Oracle. You will help. You see, this world is in need of true leadership. The kings of heaven, the kings of hell, the kings of earth, they all lack knowledge. They all lack vision. They see the tips of their gold-clad noses and nothing more. It is I who've acquired the knowledge of the gods. The realms shall all bow to me, and out of their chaos, I shall bring them peace.
You wish to wage a war that will last 1,000 millennia to bring peace? Samasura! Your knowledge is but a grain of salt in the ocean of life. You need not continue down this path to understand this. How rarely experience has brought you victory.
My darling, you know of the past. You know of the present. And you know of the future. Yet for some reason, you did not foresee this victory here today. The gods have sided with me, and you will.
If you believe this to be true, then I am of no help to you now. What do you want to know that you do not know already?
Tell me of my victories. Tell me that I will fulfill my Dharma. Tell me that my enemies will fall before my power. And tell me that the name Samasura will go on for eternity.
You will come close to what many beings have failed to accomplish. But the cost will be too high.
You are not helping me.
What did you expect?
Tell me what I want to know.
Always wanted to know how to manipulate the world with your will. You did not learn those secrets for peace. You killed a father and a mother because you wanted to start a war. Instead, your actions did nothing but bring the wrath of Indra down on your head. Now, you wish to continue on this path?
A man lost his wife, and he swam out into the ocean to meet her. 2 pieces in a puzzle I solved many years ago. 2 pieces that has brought me here today.
Ah, yes, indeed. I spoke to a young Asura many moons ago. He naively asked me, will I die? Foolish enough that we always want to know the circumstances of our death. Yet, rebel so harshly when we are presented with what we seek. Do you remember what I told you?
Yes. Your death will be swift. The dynasty of the Ragu lineage will snuff out your flame, and you will be forgotten. While they can end your life, you cannot end theirs. I heard your words all those years ago, and now I am free. I led the last descendant of the Ragu dynasty to his death, and any hope of my defeat was lost. A man swam out into the ocean to meet his already dead wife, and they were both ended.
Your actions have made no impact on your destiny.
You old fool!
You're not helping me! This vision should be your last!
Go ahead! Do it! But I was Sambasura, the greatest Sura of influence! I will stay away from the lands of the earth. You may have cut and drowned the leaves of the ragu tree, but you have not extinguished the final seed!
Final seed! My lord! Look who I found lurking around.
My lord, I brought you news from the headlands.
No! Speak!
What a storm we had! A servant passed me and said, "Shravan, my lord, this surely means Indra is celebrating." But to me, it felt like the opposite. But anyways, the rain fell for so long, King Dashratha and I felt coupled up in the castle with no real areas for effective training. The tournament grounds were flooded out and all competitors had returned to their homes. But lo and behold, the rains finally ceased and now we are in need of proper training. Who else to lead the session other than King Dashratha himself? While we are soldiers to the king, we need to be prepared and fit enough to fight any foe. Be it a bear, a deer, or even an asura. Now, Muti and Guti have joined in, so they may too benefit from King Dashratha's techniques. Let us see how far we can reach without being too embarrassed by Dashratha's strength.
early bird. You're the fattest worm. But the second rat, you're the cheese. Wow. As long as only the always on my case.
For real, but my other ISIS a vacation or Hawaii trip. We come down here and this thing so bad, this was not torture. Oh.
But what's my name so? Wait now. Now you're breath. When last you brush your teeth, girl?
Don't start on my case, and are you sure it's not a torture? I'm chucking out there, hold it!
Nah, could never be the sexy foot. Oh.
I only claim for commodity.
Yeah, jokes tonight. Hey.
Always on my case, always on my case.
But understand what you're saying about the banishment thing. Tell me this, right? This man banished me and call it mercy, you know. Punishment is just a different name for that. Call it death. Punishment is like cutting off my head with a rusty cutlass and giving me a nice smile.
You!
Yes!
My boy's in the wrong person! Our punishment calls for that penalty. But our kind master, shut up! Set aside the law and change our punishment from death to banishment. So this is kind of a mercy. And your fault!
You always looking fire at them giving me, and the fire at them notice. My toenail with just a little bit of salt. This is way better than
Go let me get this something. But Nish, right? You can't, right? I can't hold it. I want to call it a house. What madness is that? Where we was before, we can at least make a living for ourselves. No? Think so bad? I gave my foot to Bassy drink. I just want to do
One beating out that stick, the next one beating out she breath. I can't take it no more. Oh, yeah. This is just a minor setback. We'll go. I will get some passes. And maybe get to medical school.
I got to medical school. 5 years of medical school. That's torture. And then he guaranteed a job after.
Alright. What about pharmacy?
Pharmacy. That's the best thing to say, though. Oh, God. This man want me to sell drugs. My mommy told me to sell drugs. And wait. Let me tell you. My partner, she just finished work. Guess what she got her to do? She had a direct comment because she can't get no work.
Alright. I think I have it now. You go, I will do dentistry. So you kill 2 birds with 1 stone and sort of that one stick bread.
I tell you, don't start on my case today, boy. But for real though, I know I's a lazy one. But you see sheep? That is a lazy one. And that one in the basket? Useless. Typical man.
I am not your excellent.
You already know I'm a
oracles, and them mamas, and them sugar daddies, and them trust me, when we done with them. That nice story, Hey, yo, oi, in here. Hello. One by up, I deliver my speech. So right, wow. Gonna eat in style, gonna be drinking in style, gonna be living in style. Just imagine it. Woo! I'm excited. Pick your prey, boy. What? Shampoo fresh.
But Dasharatha, listen to me, right? If you really serious about doing this prayers thing, you got a boy child. Just let me and your boy Guti know. We know a man. Deal with the Obia man. Get rid of the gospel law. He lives right next to the mango tree that bear orange, right on the left hand side, straight by the corner, next to the big eye Chinese man. Yeah, boy. Your boys, Muti and Guti, we have your back. Let me tell you, the man, he does catch up to all. And if he mess up, let me tell you, Muti over here, he going to raise the crime times 3. And on top of that, things gonna get real problematic. But that's short. I'm telling you about it. See this Obia man? That thing for your back, boy. Watch. Imagine this man over here. Guti, watch him. I watch him good. He going by the Obia man. And when Guti look back so, he end up with 15 children, 10 different timers.
Dasharatha, you know, it's been a while you have those 2 wives. Don't you think it's time you got the 3rd?
And number one, you know before you do that, I must ask to Indra and Augustine. And of course, my royal advisors.
But wait now, King, you and the royal advisors too?
No, Muti.
Oh, so I don't know one time, eh, King? I saw a man, don't swing that way.
Hey, Uncle, think about me something to eat. I'm real hungry.
Namaste, gentlemen. My siblings and I haven't had anything to eat in days. And we don't even have a place to sleep. Have we now?
Boy.
Boy, Muti, what you really shooting so far, boy? Watch them. And watch them good. Them run down and dry up like our prunes. Why you don't want to help them? Watch. We might end up on TV, you know, but imagine if we television.
Hey! I'm hungry, hurry up, man!
Boys, please go ahead. I'll join you shortly. It seems I got cut during training and I must tend to my wounds.
My Guti, what? You might really end up on television, you you know. You might really have to call Ian Fallon to come and take your table. Ian Fallon? Ian Fallon? Ian Fallon? Ian Fallon? Ian Fallon? Good thing I wear this good clothes out today, boy. What's novelty? After we are up on television, see that sweet lad, he's up in this Amphitheatre? All of them. Yeah, you? All of them. But we shot in your boy Booty and Booty. But we have not boots. They're poor, but we are looking flashy so.
They don't look like beggars to me. Do beggars walk around in the forest wearing so much?
Venezuelan boy!
On your knees!
Brothers! We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
Shut up, everyone! I'm not representing the man. He does party gold.
Don't you know who we are? We are loyal soldiers to King Dashratha, son of King Arch.
King Arch! We have found our water ticket!
You want to us, dear challenge Yahweh, or brother Dashratha? This might actually be fun.
Please, I'll tell you everything, my Lord Sambasura. Everything. After you, my Lord Sambasura, banished us to it, we the Asuras found ourselves lost. But it was ripe for the taking. So naturally, we rocked far and wide. We even killed some here and there. Okay. We heard the rich folks passed in the forested areas outside of the great Ayodhya. So we planned a great heist and waited patiently for them. Please, my Lord Sambasura, please. They killed Angasura and Isuma. They killed them both. His name, my Lord. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Tell me, what was his name again?
Dashratha, my lord. They said his name was King Dashratha.
The final seal of the Raghu dynasty. I have lived through wars that have shook the heavens to its foundations. I have watched countless millennia go by as I rotted in that eternal hell.
Yet this curse still plagues me.
My lord, should we have plans? But this Dasharatha.
If you want the tree, you cut the root. No, my lord, please. If you want the house, spare me, please. Take the wife. Please, my lord, please. If you want the lone warrior, you take his heart.
I could only imagine what the people of my village would say. Shravan Kumar has not been back for ages. Indeed, I haven't been back for so long. I can't wait to see my parents. I hope they are all right. King Dashratha's emissaries have delivered the food and medication, but now he has granted me leave to finally see them. How surprised was I when Dashratha said that he would be accompanying me. I have never before seen a caravan this big leave the capital. Servants, musicians, food, water, wine, and gifts. My parents will truly be surprised for our coming. They have shown Dashratha and I great love over the years. Now, we can return and bring them home.
Ma, I'm home.
Shivy? Is that you? Oh Lord, my heart! Shantanu, Shivy, reach home!
Ah, Shivy, my boy, come give me a hug.
You're still ill. Come, take some of this medication that I've...
It's all right. We got some of that medication that King Nemi sent. Ah, some king, that man is, caring for even the lowly like us. When last you ever hear about anybody care about the old Malaya and Shantu?
Lowly like us?
Me?
Father, please don't say such things. We are all equal in the eyes of the God.
Mimi?
Ma?
Is that you? Oh Lord, we didn't know you were coming, or else we would have cleaned up a little bit. Come sit.
No, Ma.
You want something to eat?
Let me help you with dinner.
Ma, Pa, we've brought gifts from the capital. We've brought food and water. And King Dashratha has even given us a cow.
Oh, Mimi, you've showered us with so much gifts and love. We could never repay you for your generosity. Shravan, come. Go, fetch us a bucket of water so we can have something to drink.
But Ma, we have water right here.
Talk back to me, boy. Just go and get the bucket of water.
Guessing you're not a boy.
So, Nimi, tell me,
Not when I have a son like yours helping me in my daily affairs. Shravan is one of a kind. That can't be we Shravan be talking about like that.
Yeah, what? You say Shravan real nice and thing? Anyways, near me, tell me, how are your wives? I hope running the entire kingdom hasn't tired you out. You didn't get enough time to make for them. We hadn't been hearing about little princes and princesses soon enough. These things need to happen.
Oh gosh, woman. Stop telling the king how to handle his personal business now. I am sure when the time is right, he will handle the sea. Besides, everyone knows children are such a task, even for a king.
I doubt we would ever get grandchildren, yes? The way that boy is moved, he has no goals and no aspirations. Sometimes I wish he was more like you, Naomi.
Oh no, Ma. Don't say that. Shravan is the most loyal boy I know. If it weren't for him, even the great King Dashratha would not be here today.
You wouldn't be where you are without that boy? No, that's it, because if it weren't for you, Naomi, that boy would have never accomplished the thing he has. If it weren't for you, he would have probably still be down by the river trying to sell bamboo or something.
Ma, please don't be so harsh on him. Shravan may have his faults, but he's an extraordinary friend. Nini, we love you just like our own. Thank you so much for helping us out with that boy, you know. It is like you lifted a burden off our shoulders.
Ma, I brought the water.
Ah, Shravan, come. Spend some time with your parents. We'll be back at my camp outside the village after I see that the cows have been fed. Ma, Pa, thank you very much for having me and for accepting our gifts. I hope you're more comfortable and you feel better soon. But I really must take my leave now.
Rita, thank you. And come again, we like when you visit.
I'll come again soon, Ma. Thank you, King.
Shravan, that friend of yours, he's the real deal. The love I feel for him, I just can't compare.
Yes, yes. I don't think I've ever felt this love for anyone else in my life
Ma, Pa, now that I am back, tell me, what news has been spreading through the village? I even heard rumors about asuras in these parts.
Oh gosh, boy. Why you always with this asura stuff for? That is why Nemi is the king, and you are not. He knows when it is time to fight and when it is time to rule.
Shravan, you really had to hold up my head with this asura talk all the time, man.
Isn't she pressure, boy?
Go and find something to do now. I'm gonna rest my head out a little bit.
Okay.
You still here, boy?
I was to call you, boy, but I find something serious. Shantanu?
Huh?
Where all this food? Where all this food and water come from?
Water? Coconut branch? What's going on? Well done, mother. Well done, father. Well done indeed.
What has happened? How can my parents love King Dashratha more than me? I am their only son. How could they say all of those hurtful words? They've never been like this before. They are my only family, but now they act as if I am not their son. Why? Is it because I stayed away for so long? Is it because I could not make them proud? Is it because of Dashratha? No, never. Certainly, he would never take my parents away from me. Or would he?
Namaste, madam. It's been a while. Just taking a stroll. I am no king.
But what you talking about? When Mr. Dashratha go hunting or frolicking or whatever he's been doing, who's been taking care of the castle? Not you?
Mom, there are other people to oversee such preparations in the capital. Not I. Namaste.
Alright, on your way. But you had to remember, you had to step out and the man shadow at some point in the world.
Out of his shadow. To be fair, I have remained loyal to Dashratha ever since we were boys. And he became king shortly after. But me, a king? What nonsense am I speaking? There is no way for me to be a king. Namaste, sir. My day goes fine, just the same. I am no prince. Farewell.
Well, you see, my day would have been going better. But the man just run on them old people by the river. They blind, the eye don't walk. But you see them out. Oh, he talking about the son, about how he is king. See, I never know King Dashratha's parents is still live in these villages, you know. Where I always hear people say they had some boy around them who's just to fetch them water. But he probably dead. Coconut water on your coconut water.
Oh, namaste, man.
Namaste.
Who have you been listening to this part, man?
Just taking a stroll to the village where I grew up. You know, sir, I can't say that I remember the people of this village being so vocal about their dislike of the current king, about their dislike of Dashratha.
Well, man, you know, thing is tough in all these parts, you know. We need cartel and them, but all the time and resources in the city, things are going mad. You see, they have to forget where they get their food from. It's from in these lands, you know. And water is from in a wheat pocket. And boy, it's we who have to raise young livestock and them too. But now, you know, we have to feel proud when someone from we land have to make it down in the capital. We know thing have to go. It's quick money. It's either they follow the footsteps of the ruler, or they jing themselves away. Not African about the world that we promised.
I tried to help, sir. But, as you know, when King Dashratha moved, I moved.
Yeah, man. You understand? When you can't live in a mansion for the rest of your life, you know, man. Let me tell you a story. Long time ago, you have to start knowledge was the way to go, you know. But you know what you have to go? You go against the normal flow of things. Boy, I ain't really good out. In our world, when the right time has to come, I think you have to do what you have to need to do. Young king. Yes.
As my loyalty to Dashratha blinded me to his shortcomings, have I become deaf to the voices of my own people? Dashratha.
Gosh, man, look at me polishing our God shoes with no grip. Look at that. I'm skidding all over today. Watch out, Mr. King went and bring all them new things for the people by the river there. Eh? Man, do we can get something new too?
You see in my hair? You know I love the coconut oil. Watch it. Watch it.
God, dry like some hawks.
You know what we need though? You know what we need? Do you know what we need? A bush king.
What?
A bush king. I mean like a king bush, huh? Like a king from the bush. Right. A bush king.
Bush. Hey, Shravan, boy. Check the real king here, boy.
Namaste, fellas. Namaste. How's things?
Things going good, boy. But tell me something now, boy. When we gonna see you on that big chair up there?
You know, you the man for the plan.
Fellas, King Dashratha is the man on the chair right now. We just need you to show your support.
Well, if we're talking truth here, right? And it's only truth I must talk. He only have we support because of you know,
Namaste. Weird that they would want to have me as king. I've never heard them support me like this before.
Shravan! Shravan!
Looking good, boy. Anyway, what have to do again? Wait. Shravan! 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 What? Shravan! The castle! It's under attack! The king has already at once! We must go!
God. Understand? Bye.
Shravan!
Castle. I've recalled Shravan, my second in command, from his village, as I make my way to the capital of Ayodhya. All of my forces throughout the kingdom have been summoned to defeat this foe. Fear for my lives. How could I have left them so unprotected? From what? Who would be so bold to attack the king's palace? I sense a great evil amongst us. This entire journey has been tainted with despair. Now, a great battle awaits me at my abode. I have no doubt that this fiend, whoever he may be, however powerful he may be, he will not stand against the power of Dashratha.
left Ayodhya 1 year ago, defeated from King Dashratha's tournament. My purpose was met, yet I could not return home. Never before had someone bested me like Dashratha did. But now I remain in his lands, a dream of caution telling me to stay. Why do I stay when I know I will never again see that king? My days once before filled with training and practice now send me to the river, where I spend my time reflecting on my failure, or was it my success? Now I once more cleanse my chocolate on the riverbanks. Wonderful, a stroll by the river turned into saving a king. After our meeting last, I never expected to see him again. But now, Dashratha has floated right back into my life. I should have sent him floating back down that river. But something in my heart tells me that I must help this king. Is it my Dharma? Is it something more? For certain, he is in need of assistance, and I shall provide it, even if it goes against what my mind tells me. Never before have I been this conflicted. But what worries me even more, who could have toppled this monarch? I must wait for him to regain his senses. I have sent him to the medical tent for the best treatment the Kekaya kingdom has to offer. I shall call upon his knowledge when he has recovered.
quite a while.
What? Where am I? Shravan? Where are my wives? Sumitra? Kausalya?
Stop, Dasharatha. You've been hurt. I found you on the riverside, not far from the capital.
I was betrayed.
No doubt. Usually, when a king dies, heralds are sent out. The capital bells never stop ringing, and the people mourn. But to find a king on the riverside, someone had to put a knife in your back.
So, you saved my life so you could gloat at my misfortune? If so, then please finish the job that was started by my most trusted ally. At least then, you can finish poor Raja Dashratha. Go ahead! Do it!
I didn't come here to gloat, King Dashratha. Your castle has been attacked. Your kingdom has been breached. I am merely doing my dharma by helping you.
Thank you, my lady.
Well, Kiki, he looks like hell. But I guess he's still going.
Uh-huh. Kiki. That's the name that has eluded me for so long, I see.
Yes, Dasharatha. I am Princess Kiki of the Kekia Kingdom.
Princess? Kiki?
Is he dead? Guards, take him to my tent. He requires treatment and care.
Treatment and care, my lady. Since when do we offer treatment and care?
Indeed, my princess. Why are we even still in Ayodhya? Wait. I know that look in your eyes. You want to help this king, don't you? But princess, think about it. There's something far more sinister at work here. I can sense this as well as you. But what kind of ruler would I be if I didn't do everything in my power to crush an evil that may threaten my own kingdom in the future?
But Kiki, how can you still want to stand against all of these obstacles? Your father has arranged the most wonderful matches for you, and you turned on all of them. Please tell us, how do you expect to find a husband and continue this great kingdom of yours?
Yes, Kiki, Anupa is right. With a good husband, you can send out his army to fight all of your enemies, and then you won't have to selflessly put your life in the gravest of danger. If you die, Kiki, your father will undoubtedly die as well.
Kiki, you know that his love to you extends beyond this world. Bhagwan himself graciously smiles down on you through your father. Just look how he has chosen the best of this in all of the kingdom. How can you turn down his love, Kiki?
Turn down his love? My father doesn't think of me as some invaluable piece of meat that he can just marry off to protect his own lineage. Besides, he knows that I am not suited to be married off. He wouldn't have allowed me to train with his most trusted gurus and gain all of this skill to be wasted on what? Mere marriage? Not to mention my skill in combat has gained me the boon of the renowned saint, and so my strength is absolute. Please, don't worry.
Wow, ladies! Look at how our little girl has grown into such a wise young woman. Indeed, wise beyond her years. Who else can claim a heart of gold like our Princess Katie? But is it because you wish to rid this land of evil? Or is it because evil wishes to rid this land of handsome King Dashratha over there? But it doesn't matter to me. I will follow you regardless. I would just like to know that your judgment isn't clouded.
Mandala, are you suggesting that Katie, our Princess Katie, goes to war for this king? What is that with you? Do you even realize what you are suggesting, Mandala?
Even with all the skills and all of the godly boons, even gods can be killed. I do not want to see my Katie dead. I am here. I will not die, Aditi. Bhagwan shines his light upon me, and I shall shine his light upon the evil that dares to plague our lands. My father alone cannot face these atrocities, and I, for one, will not allow them to continue unopposed. Please, you have all cared for me since I was but a baby in my mother's arms. But she betrayed my father, and for that, you all became my mothers. And so I wish you not to fear for me, but have hope. For I am fulfilling my Dharma, and I will be victorious. Come, gather the supplies, and let's head to my tent. We have work to do.
My princess, ever since you could hold a sword in your hand, you have always wanted to train. Yes, Mandala.
But I don't understand. Father even watched me practicing on top of the castle walls while the soldiers trained below.
He didn't even want you looking at those soldiers. But I, Mantra, convinced him to let you train. To set such an unfair limit on you would have been a sin. Your spirit was greater than any soldier I'd ever seen. Wait, do you remember? Sometimes I even joined in.
Yes, Mantra. But why bring back fond memories now, dear one?
Because what we do now will change history forever. And you must be prepared for what will happen next.
What do you mean?
You will see, my princess. You will see.
I would allow no other to care for Dashratha. He may be safe for now, but the evil that has poisoned his life may once again try to take it. I find myself growing fond of this king. When I look into his eyes, I see nothing but a soul laid bare by the evil of this world. Mantra and my handmaids still think I should cease my assistance. But how can I abandon Dashratha now? My soul points in his direction. I have pushed my camp and army further into the forest so that we may not be found. But now, something else is in the air. An energy which I have not felt since I left the tournament a year ago. Dashratha grows stronger each day, but his life force grows weak. He is conflicted. His internal battle rages on, yet a divine force watches over us. I shall take care of Dashratha until he can take back his kingdom.
Fail me. Convince King to use the moons. King, you must convince him to punish Ram. There's no time, King. You must punish him before he defeats the King. Know your purpose. The evil Sambasura must be defeated. This demon has taken enough from you. Do not let him extinguish your flame. Ignite the fires of hope and Dharma and defeat your foe. The fate of the world rests on your decisions here. Awake, Dashratha, awake! No. Stop. Please stop. No. Ma! He killed them. He killed them.
Dashrath! What's wrong?
Sambasura. He killed my mother. He killed my father. The whole world is falling on top of my head.
You've laid him on this cot for weeks, and you haven't even attempted to take back your own kingdom. Your best friend Shravan has sealed the capital off from the world, and he's withdrawn the armies within the walls. He's in there like a mad king. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself, why don't you stand up and fight? What are you going to do about this, Dashrath?
What do you want me to do, KK? The evil of this world has taken my family from me. And now, my closest ally has wounded my soul. I cannot fight him. I am of no use. Like my parents, I too shall die without meaning.
The great King Dashrath sobs for his misfortune. Where is the king who defeated the best in his tournament just a year ago? Where is the king who eliminated almost all Asuras from this very earth? Where is the king who can move his chariot in all 10 directions, granting him the name Dashrath? Where is this man now?
He is dead. The true nature of this world has beaten him down for the last time. How can I stand against my brother, the last of my family? How can I stand against a demon whose every move has led to my death? KK, how can I think to stand against these odds?
Stand for me, Dashrath. I never wanted to be a married woman, just to bear children and watch as others fight my battles for me. If a soldier could shed his blood for me, then why could I not do the same for him? There were suitors from every part of this world who came to marry me. But I knew that my life would be doomed if I married any one of them. For no man would dare fight back a woman, and my yearning for battle would never cease. And so I fought again. But just a year ago, I met a man who challenged every strike of my soul, every arrow from my bow, every hit I could muster. He sent it right back, knowing fully well what I was. That was a man I could stand by. That was a man I could face the world with. That was a man who, when the evil of this world pushed him to the depths of his own hell, he would rise and vanquish it. Rise, Dashrath, and
hate what is here.
But, KK, how can I beat an evil such as the one I face now? He kills without motive. He's wiped my entire family from existence. What is my purpose?
Dasharatha!
Lord Indra,
Your purpose is to kill this fiend. This evil you speak of has caused so many deaths. Killing and conquering. Trying to become a supreme God. I need your help, Dasharatha. He has taken the heavens from me and now seeks to eliminate the final seed of Raghu.
But, Lord Indra, what is this seed? Surely, if he has beaten you, then no man can ever best him.
Sambasura is a cunning devil, and at the height of his power, can kill with just one word. But one idea has driven him to do deranged and demented things. It has driven him into desperation. A long time ago, the prophetess once told a young Sambasura that his death will come to him by the hand of the Raghu family. So he set out to destroy that family. And so, Dasharatha, you...
I am the one who will kill him.
Yes, Dashrath. He wouldn't have gone through all this trouble of killing your parents if not to end your bloodline.
She is right, Dasharatha. You will be the one to end this evil once and for all. Stand with me, King Dashratha, Prince of the Raghu dynasty.
Lord Indra, I will end Sambasura. I will head to my kingdom, reason with Shravan, and take back my palace. We will fly to the heavens and kill him once and for all.
There will be no reasoning with Shravan. He has been corrupted beyond any hope of redemption.
This cannot be.
I have looked into his heart, and he is lost under the influence of this snake, Sambasura. I have come here today to tell you, Dasharatha, that he has ordered the execution of your wife.
I will not let that happen! If I must storm Ayodhya alone and kill every man in my way, I will!
You will not do this alone, Dashrath. You have my army at your disposal. We will face this evil together.
Thank you, my lady. You have saved my life, and you've given me an army to take back my kingdom. As a token of my appreciation, I will grant you 2 boons, anything of your heart's desire.
We will come to that later. For now, my army will steal your diversion at the gates of Ayodhya. We will infiltrate this kingdom and face Shravan together as one.
Dashrath now knows his purpose. He has regained his strength and his heart. I, Princess Kekli of the Kekliya Kingdom, have led my army across the region. The forces of Capria have made great haste towards the capital, and now we have sieged the gates of Arabia. Indra has refused to intervene, but it is certain we will save King Dashrath's wives. Even for a king, Dashrath knows his lands well. The two of us have infiltrated the capital, and now we have the castle. The Suras are no match for my diamond hand and Dashrath's impeccable skill. The wives are not in their room. Shravan has holded himself up in the foyer. He means to kill them. We must make haste.
Who are these fools attacking my kingdom? Send all the soldiers to the vanguard at once.
Shravan, please stop this. This is not like you. Please, Shravan, please stop.
Get off me, woman!
Shravan, please stop this madness.
Get off! This is all mine!
Shravan! How dare you allow yourself to be manipulated by a demon? You were my brother!
And I was your slave!
Never!
You gave me nothing but pain, Dashratha. I have no family because of you!
Are you hearing yourself? Please, try to understand.
Yeah, it's nothing to understand, you fool. You are just shaft. And all your inheritance is lost to a man who is no more than the dirt beneath your feet a mere 5 minutes ago.
Come, Shravan. Let us defeat him together.
Your wicked parents will slaughter Dashratha. You and your vile concubines will all be executed. Your legacy ends here.
Hey,
Brother!
Shravan! Stop this madness! Can't you see the evil is manipulating you?
You are the evil one, Dashratha!
And you are truly lost!
Your friend is no more, you fool. Through his hands, you will die.
Why, brother? I didn't want to kill you. Dashratha. I'm right here, Shravan. Somebody help! Shravan! Shravan, my parents. Shravan! 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 Barbara! Sambasura! I'm coming for you!
This cursed Sambasura has wounded me for the last time. Indra has ascended into the heavens, and my Kike has taken leave of my chariots. We are sent now to kill this vile demon once and for all. His tricks and games have no effect on me now. Asuras, demons, witches, spawn, they will not stop the hatred I have for this evil entity. You have taken my world from me, and now I will end you, Sambasura.
Following the death of Sambasura, Dashrath regained control of his kingdom. The forces of Ketia and Ayodhya were joined, and the remainder of Asuras were eradicated. After the fighting was over, I told Dashrath that I would return home. I had stayed away from Ketia for long enough. It was indeed time to return home. I had seen enough fighting and death, and I wanted to now see life. How fitting that he took my hand and told me that he wanted to see you alive with me. We are now to be married. Guru Ashwapati has now come to perform our wedding and to perform a ritual to beget my love Dashrath, a son.
thought Katie would get Dasharatha to marry her. She could have fought it all she wanted. But I knew her heart was Dasharatha's from the tournament all those years ago. Mantra knows best. thee has begotten him a son. My job here is almost done. I pray I can follow through with this. I must not fail. Old Montero never fails.
Montero, I have great news. I'm expecting.
My queen! Why? Why is this great news?
What do you mean, Montero? My son will be a great king.
You know that won't happen, right?
What won't happen?
Your son will never be king. And Kausalya and Sumitra also expecting. What if their sons are born first? They will become king, and your son will be forgotten.
No. This cannot be. In Kekaya.
This is not Kekaya, Kepi. This is Ayodhya. And here, your son has no more claim to the truth than the lust coming up outside these walls.
Then I will take him back to Kekaya, where he will live a life suiting of a king.
Ah, yes. Oh, noble. Your son who ran away from Ayodhya because he could not be king. He will live a life of shame. He will follow on the long line of forgotten royalty. Will that be his Dharma?
No, but what will you have me do, Montero? Do you not think I want to see my son on the throne, his name chiseled into stone for all to remember, son of the great King Dashratha?
Your years of being a wife has made you forgotten what was owed to you.
What was owed to me?
You saved him from the shallow river 8 years ago. You gave him your entire army. His heart owes you 2 boons, of which he cannot refuse.
I don't think I know what you mean, Montero.
Put your son on the throne and make sure no one else becomes king.
My son, Shravan, has finally called us to the capital. When last you ever hear about the old Shantanu and Malaya heading to the capital, Ayodhya? I am eager to see my son once again. I have packed whatever small gifts I could for him and Nemi. He will be so pleased. I've never even seen a castle before. Shravan always said that he would bring us to the capital, and now he has held true to his promise. His mother and I, we are so proud. I wish we had seen him when last he had returned to the village. The villagers said that he and Nemi had come close to the capital, but then had to leave very quickly. I just know that I will hug my son once again, and everything will be clear.
Betrayed me.
My lord, we have 2 visitors here to see you.
Should I send them in?
Yes, God.
Yes,
Send them in. Pa, you've come.
Mary? Mary, I know that we should have come sooner, but Shravan sent us a message that was so vague. He said to stay away from the capital. Something about you being sick and that there was an attack. The message was from so long ago, so we figured by now that everything would be alright and that we should pay Shravan a visit.
Shravan? I know that he is always around somewhere. Shravan! Nini? Where is your brother Shravan?
Ma, something terrible happens.
What? What happened? Was Shravan hurt? Where is he? Shravan? Beta! Ma is here!
He's dead.
What? How? How could this be?
Please, Mary! Please don't give us this kind of news! We love our son! And we say that he's in the next room, waiting on us! Please, Mary!
Please, King Dashratha. How did this happen? When did this happen? Please tell us! Who killed him?
I did.
What?
I killed him. But why, King Dashratha? He was your best friend. How could you do this to us?
Shravan was an honorable.
Don't you dare use his name, you vile creature! You are no son of mine! My only son is dead because of you! How could you do this to us?
Father, he tried to.
What?
No. He tried to fetch water from the river. He tried to fetch water from the river. I mistook him for a deer and struck him with my arrow. I'm sorry, Father.
Oh, Shravan. Where is he now? Where is my boy?
His body went down the river, Father. I tried to look for him, but I could not find it. Please forgive me, Father.
Forgive you? Forgive the man!
Please, Father.
Took our son from us! The man who has killed our soul! No! King Dashratha! No! I don't forgive you!
depths of hell and bathe in the acid. That is your lies and contempt, O Dasharatha. No! A demon like yourself would relish the thought of that suffering. Please, Father, you will suffer, Dasharatha, as we must know. You will endure the loss of your child, just as we must endure, Dasharatha. You will grieve till you're dead. Yes, you, Dasharatha.
You have heard my story. Please forgive my misdeeds. This is all my doing. This is my Dharma. My son, my legacy will continue. As a man bound to the earth, I could not see that. But we spent so much time in the dark that it is the light of our words that lead us into wisdom. Ram, my son, you will go on to save this world. You will face obstacles, but do not fear. I watch over your every step. My boy, the Father loves you. You have completed my life, and now I rest.
Metzger! Jai! Metzger! Jai! Metzger! Jai! Metzger! Jai!
And if you had like a stuff around.